Amazon Seller Rank Explained. That's what this video is going to be about. And the purpose is to help you to understand rank, especially if you're looking to sell products on Amazon. It is one of the most important factors out there, and it works very well if you know what you're doing. So that's what this video is going to be about, so that you can avoid the pitfalls that deal with sales rank and you can actually be successful, make money. And we're going to get started right now. Okay, working class hustlers, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you taking a moment of your time. My name is Horace, also known as La Machine. And if you're interested in learning how to sell on Amazon, how to make money, how to be successful in that area, then consider subscribing. And while you're there, hit the bell notification. That way you can be notified every Thursday and Friday. That's when we upload videos. And also we go live on Saturdays. You don't want to miss that. That's where we get together and we have fun. You can meet me, you can meet the gang, ask questions. We have giveaways, and you can become part of the Working Class Hustler family. So we're going to get started right now and start talking about seller rank. And first of all, let me tell you, there's a lot that goes into selecting a product. Sales rank is just one part of it. This video is really not into getting into all the aspects. We have videos about that. So make sure you view the channel and select some videos that really get into that. The purpose of this video is just to get you to really understand sales rank, although we may touch on some other areas. So first of all, what is seller rank? Let me share my screen and we're going to look at a product right now on Amazon. So what seller rank is, it's basically, in a nutshell, it's a way that Amazon ranks the popularity of a product, and you can use that popularity to sort of predict how fast a product is going to sell. If you're in business on Amazon, you want your products to sell because the longer they sit, the more they actually cost. So the way it works is this: when you're on a page, if you don't have any tools, there are plenty of tools that will actually put that rank right in front of you. But just so that you know, if you scroll down to the product information section, we'll go ahead and copy the ASIN. The ASIN is just Amazon's way of keeping track of a product, and we're going to need that later. But here, if you look at best seller rank, you'll see 953 in the category of toys and games. That is the main category. Anything underneath is the subcategory, and you don't care about that. That's not going to affect your decision on whether or not a product is worth investing in. So Amazon has millions of products in the toys and games category, millions. So you can tell if this product has a rank of 953, that is very, very popular. So in other words, the lower the number, the more popular it is. The lower the number, the more it's going to sell. And we'll show you exactly how to look at that. And one thing I want to tell you right away about sales rank, it is, if not used correctly, it is only a snapshot in time. In other words, sales rank is constantly changing. Okay, sales rank is so for example, in this case, we're looking at this board game, and when we look at the sales rank, we're looking at that sales rank in relation to all the other products that fall into that category. And as other products sell, that can change the sales rank. As this product sells or does not sell, that can change the sales rank. A lot of times people think, oh, if as the product doesn't sell, the rank can go up. Well, that's not just it. It's not just that the product isn't selling. It could be it's selling well, but there are other products that are selling better. So it could still be a very good product selling very well. The volatility could be excellent, but the rank may go up. So that does not necessarily mean that the product isn't selling at all. There are a lot of factors, and Amazon isn't going to tell us all of the algorithms. So here's what we want to look at. Incidentally, there are some free tools out there that you might hear people talking about. You might hear them talk about Keepa, and here you can see the product in the in the Keeper chart, you can go to keeper.com. Here you might hear people talk about camel, camel, camel. You can see that same product at camel, 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 but with the free versions, you're not going to see rank. So what you could do is, in order to try and use rank to predict how many sales, what you can do is you can come over to a site called Jungle Scout. You may have heard of it, and all you would do is come over to their resources, come down to the estimator tool, put that rank in there. Actually, no, that's wrong because we copied the ASIN. So let's go back. Let's get that rank again. And when we get that rank of 953, we put that in there. We're in the US and we're under the category of toys and games. And all you do is calculate the sales. Click that button. And that's what Jungle Scout is estimating how many units are selling a month. Now, that's going to vary. Jungle Scout, all of your other estimators, they are just that, guys. Just an estimate. But it's a good estimate. You don't have to know the exact number. So, for example, if you were looking to buy maybe 10 of them, you would be safe. Okay, now there are other things that you're going to want to look at. For example, you would want to look at your competition. Okay, and you'd have your own criteria. I mean, if you got 50 people selling this product under new and used, you have to think, okay, what is your business model? That way you can figure out who your competition is. In my case, only those that sell new and sell prime would be the ones that I'm in there with. And I can see Amazon is selling it, but I can also see that there's someone else holding right around $30. If I can get in and make a profit, I would do it. So another tool that I would suggest, if you go online to a website called cleartheshelf.com, that would be Christopher Grant's website. He's very, very good, and he has a sales rank chart. It's from 2019, but it's still good. And here's what you want to do. This is based on your business plan. You might say, hey, I want to work in the top 1%, 3%, 5% in terms of sales rank. And in the case that we were looking at toys and games, and you could see we would actually be in the top 0.5%. So when you look at it in those terms, you can see, and you can put yourself in a position where you're very safe. My suggestion would be to stay at a minimum in the top 10%. But if you're 5% or lower, you won't have a problem selling the product. It is your responsibility to make sure that you can sell it at a profit. Okay. And that's done when you buy the product, not when you're looking at, sales rank and trying to figure out how many you're going to sell. You have to understand how to buy properly. And we have videos that talk about that. So make sure you study those. What we're going to do at this point, we're going to look at how I'm doing, because it's important for you to know whether or not I'm someone that you want to listen to. So here's what we're going to do. Today is August the 3rd. The year is 2020, and we're going to look at what sales are looking like for me so far. So if we look at today, we're showing 5 sales. Let's refresh that just in case something else may have come in. And it did. We're up to 7 sales. And if you look at the last 7 days, you can see where we were the last 15 days. And for the last running 30 days, we've done $15,191.17. That over 738 units. Now, we can actually come in a little bit deeper. just to look at a couple of things. You've got today, here you can see yesterday we did 33 units and we did gross sales of $843.29. And you can see last week, same day, that's about what we had. Last year, you can see we've been improving. So this is another reason you want to follow along. This is my journey, and as I grow, the working class hustlers are growing with me. In fact, we're growing together. And another thing, I use a software called Inventory Lab. And what I like about that is you can really see what's going on. For example, if you go quarterly, we're in the third quarter, and you can kind of see the real numbers of what's going on. For example, last month we did $16,074.53. But what do we get to keep after all of our expenses? Okay, we got to keep $2,887.08, and then we've got to pay tax on that. What are our expenses? For example, you've got your transaction fees, you've got your selling fees, you've got the cost of goods sold, you've got other expenses. This is how much we pay just to get the inventory into the warehouse. These are the types of things that you need to see. And if I'm going to tell you how to be successful, I have to show you and give you a realistic expectation of what kind of money you can make. So here we are. Here's an example. We're in August now. We're only on the 3rd. This is how much we've sold so far that's been registered. This is all we've gotten to keep so far. So you have to understand, this is business, guys. Okay. So here's something else I'd like to show you that's very, very important. Now that we've taken a look at the type of numbers that I do, now what we want to do is come back and let me give you an example of what I would do. So watch this. Here you can see my extensions, and right here, that is the Hummingbird extension. That comes as part of some software that you will often hear me talking about on this channel. The software is called Tactical Arbitrage. And if we open it up, right away, you can see things start to load. And if you open that product up, you see where it says open product in Tactical Edge. When you click that, it actually takes you in to the software Tactical Arbitrage, and it loads all types of things. Now, remember earlier I said, if you don't know how to look at seller rank, then all it is a snapshot in time. What did I mean by that? What I meant was, when you look at the sales rank right there on the product page, that's what it is at the moment. What you want to look at is what is the average rank over 90 days or even longer, but 90 days would give you a much clearer picture, because it's saying, okay, over the last approximately 3 months, the sales rank is at 889. So then you know it wasn't just a drop out of nowhere. You have to be careful, because sales rank can change and it can move pretty rapidly and give you a false impression. Maybe the rank is low at the moment you're looking at it, but then you actually come and figure out what the average 90-day rank is, and you could see that you might not want to get into that product. So that's something you want to look at. You also want to be able to look at your competition, how much stock they have. If you're going to jump in knowing that Amazon has over 3,500 units, that's something you're going to want to consider, because that's going to affect, if you're trying to wait until they go out of stock, you wouldn't want to do that. Looking at the graph, and every way where you see the tan is Amazon, they keep that product in stock quite a bit. I'm not saying that you shouldn't sell against them. Some people will not. I do. But you have to understand and know what you're getting into. So I would definitely recommend that you learn the software Tactical Arbitrage. It's a very good software. If you look at the kind of numbers that I get, I live and breathe on Tactical Arbitrage. Okay. And what you're going to notice is when you come over to pricing, you're going to see what it costs based on everything that you get. We have an entire series on tactical arbitrage. If you're serious about doing this business, it is a must. You have to have it, especially if you're a working class hustler, because your time is so important. So in most cases, you're going to take the monthly, and you're going to take this one, the online arbitrage. And you'll notice here that there's a 7-day free trial. But if you click on the link down in the description, you'll actually get a full 10 days. But you won't know how to use the software. You'll come in and you'll look at all of this stuff and you really won't know where to start. So we took care of that. We took care of you. What we did was we put together a quick course called the Lightning course. And get this, it's about 10 minutes. And in 10 minutes, you'll be able to come out, you'll be able to look at all of this, and you'll be able to go right in, zip, zip, and you'll have a scan running. And you'll have the software finding products based on your criteria that you can go through, looking at things like seller rank and so much more. So watch that Lightning course, get that free trial using the link in the description, and we'll see you in the next video.